Hi folks, just a quick update, trying to catch up with things now. Yesterday you saw this, it was a bit of a mess. It was all bits of platforms and plastic card and what have you, and it was part of the, initially it was going to be a setup just with maybe this half and not as big as it is, just for a DMU halt. But anyway, as I said yesterday, we've added on a parcel section, so I've been busy sanding, obviously, because it was full of filler, and then in a latest eBay buyout I got all these fences, so it was a shame not to use them, although I had to cut all the clips off from underneath because it's not platform in places, so it couldn't clip in as it should. I've had to take all the bottom pieces away and it's just glued on there. But because I had all the fencing, it seemed a shame not to use it, so we've got it all set up. Somewhere, I don't know where right now, I have got, I should have somewhere. This is the trouble when you're trying to do a million things all at once, you can't put your hands on stuff. But anyway, I do have a set of steps that go there that are just made out of plastic card. These ones came in an eBay purchase, so it seems silly not to use them. This brickwork and all around here is going to get covered up with this stuff. Bought these from Model Railway Scenery, so I'm going to use this brickwork on the fronts, or front of that, and on the platform side I'm actually going to use these because I think they look more worn, shall we say, and cheaper, where they maybe weren't too fussed about what the bricks look like the platform side. So I'm going to use them, and I also got some roofing papers which I quite like, I've used on there. So anyway, this is where we're at. This was the, well, I asked a question yesterday about which canopies do we use, and I think because of the sheer scale of this now, it was meant to be a little station halt, but me being me, I change things all the time as I'm building them, and I think we're at that stage now where we've passed it being a little tiny station halt. So I'll give you a quick idea to show you what we've done. So that is the Hornby station that we had. That's not centre, don't worry, not fixed yet, but as you can see, I've tidied all of that up. I've just put this on, decided to put it on. Then we're going to have over here, sitting between some strategically placed fences, we're going to have that, which will be a parcels office. So that gives you an idea of, it's getting to be quite a size now, this thing. So I'm thinking, and again, this here, there was a window there. I've took the window out because if I go with a canopy, it's going to cover it, and just didn't see a point in having a window. So I think we're heading down the canopy route. On this side, there'll be a smaller, thinner goods platform with this thing sitting on it, which will kind of be about there-ish. But anyway, I want to put it all together later. So just a quick update. Yes, I know I've got paint on there, but that doesn't matter. I'm re-roofing that with this stuff because I like it. I also like these stone sets from Metcalf. I think they look really smart. So anyway, that's where I'm at so far. Quite pleased with this whole platform thing that I've put together, and it's took a bit of work because everything's glued together and filled and sanded. Oh dear me. And as you can see underneath, in some cases, lots of bracing to construct what I was trying to achieve. But anyway, as it stands right now, I'm really happy with that. I think it looks quite good. My other half did say to me, why are you painting the fences? They look good in grey. Yes, they do look good in grey, but bear in mind that my time period is 60s to the very early 70s. This platform would have been in existence before that and would have had wooden picket fences that were painted a colour. They were cream, but unfortunately there were various shades of cream because they came in different job lots. So they've been sprayed and I now have the laborious task of painting all the fencing green. But anyway, there you go folks. Those of you that took the time to answer my question yesterday, thank you. It was very kind of you to take that time to answer me and give me your suggestions. I think we are heading down the route, for me anyway, of putting the big canopy over. I'll have a little dry run later on today and maybe stick up a couple of shots of it. But as you can see at the moment, I've got work to do on that. I'm still working on that, but I'm pleased with that. I'm very pleased with how that looks now compared to that horrible crapping Hornby. I don't know what it was supposed to be, but it didn't look right. And I'm kinda, yeah, I'm still not enamoured with this. It still reminds me of a horrible, cheap Hornby, very old platform house. But maybe by the time I finish messing about with the roof, decide what I'm going to do with that canopy, stick a few badges on and put parcels off on it and put it together as a whole, it might start to make a bit more sense. So those ones at the back, definitely going up. I think I'm about 90% certain they're going to go on the big platform. Graham Folsom said yesterday, for video purposes and to watch trains running through, the overall canopies will hide that. That's true. And my main station is going to be very, very long, and I'd like to be able to see the trains passing through and pulling up rather than peering through glass domes. Whereas here there'll be enough going on with the goods yard running off there that you won't be that bothered about not being able to see the trains there. Obviously, because I've only got a single island platform, the canopies are meant to sit on them, so what I'm going to do is build a dwarf wall on each side of the canopies for the struts to sit into, to bring it to what would be this level. So there'll be a nice little dwarf wall runs out on each side. It'll also kind of give a little break from a rail perspective between where the DMUs come in and where I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm guessing I might get maybe 2 lines in there for the goods yard, something like that anyway, which would be nice. But anyway, there you go. Much happy with that, and I think it looks a hell of a lot better than it looked like yesterday morning. What I need to do is to stick on here them sandbox buffer things that I mentioned a while ago. I'm still determined to use them, or I might put them over here. I haven't decided yet, but they are going to get stuck to that because they're an essential part. Anyway, that'll do for now. I meant to be brief and I'm rabbiting on. Catch you all later. Ta-da now.